What's up, guys? Welcome to Chiefs Chat, episode number 81. Chiefs-Ravens game recap. Chiefs win. Boom. 35-36 is the final score. Let's have a party. Chiefs won. Let's go, man. 2-0. I'm just kidding. Chiefs lost. I cried about it. It's over. It's been a couple of days. I've had some time to process. Let's talk about this game. We just have to. Okay, we just have to talk about this game. I'm so upset. It's frustrating. Every single week. Every single week. Pretty much dating back to a couple of years ago. I've been talking about how this run defense has to get better. It just has to. It's been ridiculous how bad it is. And through the first couple of weeks, we've allowed over 400 rushing yards. You heard me correctly. 400. 400 rushing yards? That is unheard of. You know, if that alone doesn't tell you how bad this Chiefs run defense is, I don't know what does. It's so bad. What is going on? When are we going to get it figured out? I think Spags is on the hot seat. We might need to look for another defensive coordinator at this point. He is not doing good. He's just not. It's reminding me of Bob Sutton, back when Bob Sutton was just struggling with the Chiefs defense. This guy, I would almost say is worse. He can't seem to figure it out. I know I'm not alone when, I just sit and think about the old Chiefs, Eric Berry, Tom Bahali, Justin Houston, Derek Johnson, Brandon Flowers, Brandon Carr, Glenn Dorsey. We had such a good defense back in 2012, 2011, 2010. That group was just fantastic. I can't help but think that if that defense was paired with this offense right now, 17-0, hands down. There's nobody stopping that football team. But we're stuck with this defense. Tyrann Mathieu, Chris Jones, two fantastic players. But I think they need to start rallying their guys. They just have to. Because this defense has been absolutely pathetic. It's been sad to see. And another thing I want to talk about, okay, Chris Jones. I respect Chris Jones a lot. Obviously, a lot of Chiefs fans, a lot of Chiefs coaches, a lot of Chiefs players for that matter, respect Chris Jones for what he's done over the past couple of seasons. So when he goes up to Coach Reed and says, hey man, I want to play edge, it's hard not to say no. So here he is, playing edge, and he's bad. Period, Plain and simple. He's just not playing good. This guy is a defensive tackle. That's his position. He can't play edge. He's not fast enough, especially against Lamar Jackson. You're not going to be able to catch Lamar Jackson. You're just not. And, he was the guy that got picked on a lot in the game against the Ravens. He got picked on a ton because they're playing a lot of read option. Chris Jones is out there thinking, man, should I get Lamar or should I get the running back? And frankly, he can't get either of those guys. He's not fast enough. He's got a lot of great power moves, He can get to the quarterback pretty easily when it's not Lamar Jackson. But he can't do it on the edge. I just don't think he can. I just don't think he's fast enough. I hate to say it, man. I love Chris Jones. But I don't think he's fast enough to play edge. Plain and simple. I think someone's got to go up to him at some point and be like, hey, man, you know what? This isn't for you. I'm sorry. But it's not. We're trying to win a Super Bowl here, man. And the last thing I want to talk about before my head explodes, okay? Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, he's been playing great. I give him a lot of credit. Past couple of games, he's gotten a lot of touches. And I know he's a second-year pro, still trying to get warmed up. But that is an absolutely unexcusable mistake that he made on the last drive of the game. You got to know, man. You got to know, okay? You've got the ball, okay? Your job is to get a couple of 2-yard runs and run the clock down. Let Harrison Butker come on and kick the game-winning field goal. That's all you need to do. And the Ravens know it as well. So don't you think that all 11 of those guys is going to be like, you know what? Let's go punch the ball out. Every single player on that Ravens defense will sneak in, let's get a fumble. And Clyde, you got to be holding on to that thing for dear life. You got to know that. You got to play better situational football. Come on, man. Again, I give Clyde a lot of credit. He's been great. He's been fantastic in the first couple of games. Aside from that one huge mistake. We would have won the game if not for that mistake, Clyde. I hate to say it. Hate to put the blame on you, but that's a fact. Obviously, if our run defense was good, would have been a different story. We would have won that game easily. But Clyde kind of made the one big mistake that killed us. So that's all I got, okay? Tough loss. Unfortunate loss. 1-1 on the season. But like I said, I think we're still the best team in the American Football Conference, if not the entire league. You know, I would definitely go as far as to say we're good. You know, we are the best team in football right now. We've just got to get the defense figured out. We have to. Hopefully we can do that against the Chargers. We'll see. Pumped up, okay? Let's not worry, you know? Panic level right now is at 1, okay? Let's calm down. You know, these are things that we can figure out in the offseason. We already know Brett Veach is fantastic at, you know, doing an overhaul of, you know, whether or not, you know, the offensive line, you know, like he did last offseason, or, you know, next season, it's definitely going to be the defense. We're going to have to figure some things out. I think we've got to be at the breaking point at this point. I mean, it's crazy. I think Brett Veach is definitely going to do a couple of things in the offseason. You know, frankly, he just has to. And in my opinion, if there's a couple of free agents available this season, I mean, I don't mind getting a couple of veterans and throwing them onto the squad. You know, we are trying to win a Super Bowl here, and we cannot do that if our defense played like it's been playing the first couple of weeks. So we'll see. You know, frankly, we're going to see, okay? Thank you guys for watching, okay? See you in the next Chiefs chat. Peace out.